Here at the OneMain Financial 200, the engines have fired, and we'll show you the starting lineup across the top of the screen. Two cars did not make the field, Mark Davis and Tony Raines. Those two went home, and there is Elliott Sadler, his 10th career pole, and his performance this year in 2011 has been extremely strong, except one area that he wants to improve on, and that's that zero right there. His last win 84 starts ago at Rockingham in 1998. We mentioned he's our in-race reporter. Let's talk to him, DJ.
Hey, Elliott, Dale Jarrett, you have a copy?
Yes, sir, DJ. How are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. How about yourself?
I got a pretty good view up here, doing well.
All right, Elliott, our first question is our mailbag question. Comes from Raylan in Hollywood, Florida. We just showed a stat that you have 20 top 10 finishes, very consistent. And Raylan asked, with the season winding down, how important is it that your team gets his first win, or do you think you can get the championship without a win?
I honestly think we need to win a race, and it's like my boss said, Kevin Harvick, that we need to be aggressive, especially these last 6 races. We're doing a great job of being consistent. We're doing a good job of running up front. But I think we definitely need to take it to the next level, try to lead some laps and get a win. And I can't think of a better place than here at Dover to start on the poles. Good accomplishment by our team, and we just got to take it, that extra step and have a good run here today.
Hey, Elliott, we had a big rain here last night, washed all the rubber off of the racetrack. We've had 2 qualifying sessions to darken it back up some, but our viewers are going to see it really darken up in the corners. Can you tell them how that's going to affect the driving of your car here today?
Yeah, it's definitely going to get darker as we run. The track's going to have a lot of grip in it now, but as it darkens up, it's going to get like a little film on it, just a little rubber film, and whatever your car is doing, whether it's tight, whether it's loose, it's probably going to magnify the issue that you're having. So we think we got a lot of adjustability built in this OneMain Financial Chevrolet car, and hopefully as the track actually rubbers up like it did yesterday, my car actually got better. So we're looking forward to that part of the race, especially the last half of it.
All right, Elliott, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in trying to get that first victory here today.
All right, I appreciate it, guys. You have a good call there in the booth.
And as you know, Elliott has one of our onboard cameras. Let's show you the rest that are in our field. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Trevor Bayne, Brad Keselowski, Justin Allgaier, Stephen Wallace, Eric Almirola, and Kenny Wallace. Let's get the last-minute update from pit road. First up is Vince Welch.
Thank you, Marty. The 88 car owned by Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been rock solid over the past 2 months. In fact, the last 10 races have produced 9 top 10s for driver Eric Almirola. But it's been a bit of a challenge this weekend for crew chief Pops Uri. The 88 just hasn't wanted to turn, and if it's that tight in the race, it's going to be a long 200 laps for Almirola. Jamie Little?
Well, Vince, despite being only 6 races left, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the points leader, told me he's not ready to start point racing yet. He wants to win, and to help him do that, his crew chief and his team brought the same car he won with earlier this year at Iowa. He also has Carl Edwards set up, and once again, he has a Cup crew pitting him. And when it comes to concrete tracks, although he's never won one of these, he's scored the most points of any driver this year at these styles of tracks. Dave Burns.
Jamie, in addition to setup, here's another way that Carl Edwards can help his teammate Ricky Stenhouse win the championship. That's race Elliott Sadler hard. Cleanly, fairly, expect Carl Edwards to race the pole sitter very aggressively at the beginning of this race to prevent him from leading even 1 lap, because that would put him 1 step closer to Ricky Stenhouse, and Carl will try to prevent that. Dr. Jerry Punch?
Reigning NASCAR Nationwide Series champion Brad Keselowski is trying to win yet another title in 2011, but this one in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, where he currently sits 3rd in the Chase point standings. Now, with that in mind, how do you approach racing today on a high-speed racetrack that's high risk like Dover, Delaware? He said, you know what? If I try to run less than 100%, that's when you get in trouble. So expect Brad K to attack and be just as aggressive as he always is here today, in spite of what's at stake here on Sunday. Marty?
All right, thanks, Doc. I think the point that Dave brought up was really crucial here. This first start, the corners with the leader, of course, with Elliott Sadler and Carl Edwards on that front row. Let's get a quick update on the 6 radio of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
We've talked enough. We know what we need to do, Ricky. You got a good car, and you'll be fine up on the wheel all day. Just let me know what we can do to help you out. Give me the biggest problem first. That's the one we're going to work on. Let's have some fun. You guys on pit road do your job. Smart racing all day long. 200 laps. Let's get out of here with a great day.
And we're hearing there may be an issue with the 88 of Eric Almirola. Vince Welch.
Off to a bad start. They're having an electrical issue. All the gauges in the car have gone dead for the 88, so keep an eye on Eric Almirola here in the early going, guys.
It has been a rough weekend.
You can see the gauge panel right there, not lit up like it should be.
All right, so
see the tack moving now, though. It looks like it may have come back alive.
Well, we'll keep tabs on it, see if he updates the crew, and we'll keep you posted if he gets any of those gauges back besides the tachometer. That looks like it does appear to be working. Cars are now coming through turns 3 and 4. Pace car has pulled down. Elliott Sadler, the pole sitter, has the inside. Drivers left. They come through 4. The field of 43 here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. The OneMain Financial 200 is green. Was going to try and keep Elliott Sadler from leading a lap. That one isn't going to work.
Yeah, he didn't have much to say about it there, did he?
No, Elliott got a great start, and I know he was really anticipating trying to make that happen because he doesn't think his car's as fast as these other cars at the beginning of a run. He thinks that it's the long run that's really going to benefit him. See the 6 really get loose off of turn 2 right there.
And going backwards as Casey Kane goes around him. Stenhouse now in 7th position. Carl Edwards and the 18 of Joey Logano. Edwards getting underneath now. He's halfway up the door. 33 of Clint Boyer also into the mix. Carl clears.
Yeah, we're going to see the bottom groove be the preferred line around here the majority of the day with these Nationwide cars. But as we get some more rubber in that second groove, then we'll see be able to be a little more competitive right there on the outside.
Clint Boyer also gets around the 18, and there is Ryan Truex in that sharply painted number 20. Ooh, looking a little racy in the middle of the field. Sliding up, that's the 30 of Jason Leffler. Almost got into the 11 of Brian Scott.
See Reed Sorensen there taking a spot away. Yeah, Brian Scott looks like he has a problem.
Yeah, he just went way high there, like he may have gotten some marbles on the tires, some rubber buildup from getting out of the groove of the last corner.
Battle for 7th. The 22 of Brad Keselowski side by side with the 6. Well, at least it was momentarily side by side of Ricky Stenhouse.
The track really narrows up off the corner like right there, doesn't it, Dale? As you come up off and hit that straightaway with that banking on the straightaway, it looks like it's a little tricky.
Yeah, you really have to be careful there, and you need to carry that speed on the exit of the corner, and that's difficult as we have caution on the track.
Yellow.
The yellow is out for the first time today. Don't see any contact with any of the corners. We'll wait for official word from NASCAR. 46 has pulled off down pit road. That being the car of Chase Miller. There is some debris high on the racetrack there. Also gives us a chance to tell you that Andrews, Wimmer, Bell, Chapman, Byers, Long, Mark Green, Jeff Green, and Carter have also gone behind the wall with just 6 laps down. So here in the early going, we were going to have a competition caution and still scheduled to have it at lap number 40. But Elliott Sadler has led all 6 of our green flag laps.
That's a great shot right there. As you see the front end of these cars bouncing as they go around here at a slow speed. You can imagine what's happening then as these cars get up to 165, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's just one bump. They're going across right there at slow speed. And that turns into a bunch of chattery type bumps as they go through the corner. This is one of those tracks that shocks are real important.
So our first caution comes early here with threatening skies. The weather's supposed to hold up for us. Hopefully it will, as we've got 200 laps of racing to come.